If you are watching this right now, I just want you to know that I love you, because today I'm just like so anxious. So sorry, I'm putting on deodorant because I just got out of the shower. I am getting myself together because today is the first day of the filming of the Gracie Jane Show, which, if you don't know, is a podcast I'm starting, which I'm super excited about because I've put music, art, other various things of myself out on the internet before. I've never really given myself a platform for my personality. Right now is just the perfect time to do that. And I don't know, it's a big leap for me because, oddly enough, I feel like it's really hard for me to put myself out there, like my actual personality out there. I'm not afraid anymore. I just feel ready for it. I feel like I'm gonna put a time in my life. Excuse me, I'm looking for my moisturizer. Okay, so I feel like I'm in a time in my life where I am like surrounded by enough support and just developed enough in my career and just like vibe, persona, everything to do this, you know? As time has gone by and I've grown, I've like really learned to love myself. And I do think, of course, like being a trans woman and just growing up gay and in that like life, obviously people are judgmental and whatever, but I also think it's just the human experience. Like, I feel like a lot of my confidence issues aren't unique to me for being LGBT. I feel like they're just human problems, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's hard to really describe what it feels like to have confidence because it's a feeling. It sort of feels like, what I tell people is, I feel like at the beginning of my career, I was faking it for a long time just so that I didn't like cringe every time I opened my phone and looked at myself. But now I do have confidence and I don't feel like I'm faking it. And so I'm picking myself apart more. I'm kind of over that now. And I feel like, it's not up to me to pick myself apart. It's frankly like anyone who wants to pick me apart, go ahead. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's show. I have an amazing guest, like the most amazing guest. I have Elena Genevieve. If you don't know Elena, she is like a trans icon. She is a YouTuber and she paved the way for so many girls. She's a total legend. It's gonna be an honor to sit with her and just like talk to her. The Gracie Jane Show is essentially supposed to be for laughs. So I really hope Elena gets a chance to like shine and enjoy herself and make you guys laugh. And I just love her. And I'm gonna talk about this in the show, but I just feel that she is like the embodiment of confidence, and it's just so incredible. Like, I just am so attracted to... Hi, Liz. Hi. I'm so like just blown away and attracted to just the vibes of that like ultra confidence, the unshakable confidence. Elena Genevieve just exudes this confidence, like Empress Elena for sure. And yeah, I don't know, I'm interested to talk to her. I really want her to feel herself, and I know that she's probably got lots of tea right now. The girl's getting married. She's just been on some reality TV shows. So this should be really interesting. And I'm hoping that it's a captivating episode. Also, she does have one of the most iconic trans podcasts. So I guess not. I don't know. Let me rephrase myself. I feel like she's one of the most iconic trans women to do a podcast. Like, I know that many girls probably have them at this point, but for me, I've noticed that she's been around, she's consistent, and I feel like I've learned a lot from her just from, my time I've spent with her, observing her, just being around her orbit. She's a bad bitch, and I'm a firm believer of like, when you see other bad bitches, take notes. Like, you will grow in that experience always. And I do think that that's something that I did a lot when I was younger and continue to do. And I feel like it's contributed to my success. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Yeah, today's gonna be really funny and I'm excited. I'm wearing my Britney Spears shirt. It has the overprotected lyrics on it. My ex gave it to me. But whatever. Shout out to my ex for that. Thank you. But anyway, today should be really fun. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna wear yet. I was thinking maybe wearing like this pink latex dress because I'm filming in this like pink dungeon, my friend's pink dungeon. It's aesthetically perfect for me. I think that for the first episode, it would probably be good to do like monochromatic, like all pink, just to kind of match the vibe and, you know. Then I think with the next episodes, I'll probably change it up and wear different colors and stuff because I don't feel like I need to be wearing pink in every single episode. I don't know, or maybe I will. Like, maybe it'll look so great on camera that that's what I decide to do. I really don't know. I just feel like that could get kind of psychotic looking. I don't know. Actually, if you have an opinion about that, tell it to me. Because I'm wondering what I should do. I'm thinking, I was talking to my best friend / stylist last night about what to do with the makeup, and he said I should pull a Euphoria look. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do like going out makeup, kind of, maybe like a little stepped up. You know, I feel like I should be fully dusted for this. It is the fucking Gracie Jane Show. Oh god, I'm so excited. So the other night I played Heaven downtown, which was really fun. I always do that party. I have a blast there always. It's just so, this was a fun one because it was on a Tuesday. And you know, performing on a Tuesday, it's like, it's kind of nice because I feel like people aren't having, like, there's not the pressure of I mean, I performed this, like, I ate that stage up, but there's not like the pressure of, okay, this is everybody's Saturday. Like, you need to blow it away in a way that it's like super iconic. Cause to me, I'm like, that's your weekend. Like, a lot of people, that's their time, you know? So with a Tuesday night performance, it's kind of like, well, you know, why don't we just like have some fun and dance together on Tuesday? Like, we all decided to come out. Like, it was pretty packed. Not as packed as it gets on the weekends, I would say. It was a lot of people, of course, especially for a Tuesday. But it ended up being a really nice vibe because I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'm one of these people. I sort of feel like events are more fun when they're less crowded. I don't know, I'll be honest with you, like, I hate crowds. Like, I'm a social person. Like, I love being around other people, but being in a giant crowd makes me want to die. I don't know, something about it is just like, Lord, it stresses me out. I don't understand how people just like cope with it. It's just, when I'm in a giant crowd, my first thought is like, immediately leave. And it's something that, like, when I was younger, I don't know, I guess dealing with it was a little easier. Like, I would go to music festivals sometimes and there'd be like a lot of crowds there. I never really liked them that much. Like, I don't know, like big music festivals, too crowded, like too many stranger danger. I love to party and I love going out, but I love a healthy size, you know? I don't need it to be the biggest party in the world. I just don't. Like, yeah, the more the people, the better, of course, whatever, but maybe not for me, you know? me, I'm like, it's all about the right crowd, the curation. Like, there's room for everyone, don't get me wrong, but sometimes, like, there just isn't that night, okay? So, last night was, like, a lot of people that I've known since I moved to LA, like, forever ago, like, 8 years ago. So it was really fun. It was, like, I was with Brittany, Cade, and, people there that were there last night, I've known for 8 years. And some of them, one of my friends that I was there with, I've known for over 10 years. It's just crazy. Like, last night was so cute. It was full of love. It was full of just, I don't know, good energy, good vibes, good people. People I've known for this whole time, and it just makes me so. I'll name names, shit, why not? Luna Lovebad was there. Who, if you guys don't know Luna Lovebad, go check out Luna Lovebad. She's a model and singer, and just generally a bad bitch. Just like so cool. And her and Lula, the girl who throws heaven. I mean, these are girls who I've known like now for a minute since I moved to LA. And when I moved to LA, I was like little gay boy with a dream. Like, I looked at them and I was like, oh my god, who are these beautiful women that, like, they're so pretty, they have pink and green hair and they look so hot, and they're just like, they're dolls. I just hope one day I can be as pretty as these girls. Like, wow. And of course, like, I'm like blessed to call them my good friends now, and we all just gag at each other all the time, and it's just like so cool to like grow with people, you know, especially when they are genuinely just supportive of you and want to see you grow and become a better person. And I just think that's what the vibes were last night. I feel like it was like very family vibes, and then the crowd was, you know, I think everybody responds to that. It's a nice vibe. God, I can't even lie, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm like, I don't know, I just want to be funny. Trying to be funny is something that does not always work for people. And I'm intimately aware of that experience, not for myself, but witnessing it for other people. And whew, I think a key of it, though, is like timing, mood, confidence. And I have to say, like, I'm in my element right now. Like, I've just been so creative lately, and I've been like flexing all those muscles, my personality. I've been really like letting it shine lately. I haven't been like a loner or anything, because I can be, I'll be honest. Like, I've spent so much time just like chilling in my personal life. Like, I'm low-key. I like to sit here, watch YouTube, and just like, you know, hang out with whoever's eating me at the time, and just like eat food and just relax and online shop. That's like what my life looks like in my perfect ideal world. But I don't know, lately I've been in my hustle, and you know, I do it so that I can have those moments and yeah, not take them for granted when I do. Because lately I have been just like a busy girl, and it's good. It's good for everything. And I am happy. I'm so happy to just be doing this without fear, you know? Because I think that, you know, I'm someone who, like, I make a lot of content, and I look it back and it just makes me cringe so hard, because I guess I just was never that in love with, like, the format of, like, a TikTok or a reel, and, like, I work so hard on trying to make it, like, appealing, and because it's my job, and I really want to do that, and it never really does appeal to me. Like, it never feels like content I would want to watch, but I just feel like today, like, the show, I would watch this show. Like, I'm making something that I want to watch, which, yes, yeah. Okay, I'm feeling this eyeshadow right now. Hard. It's mad cute. I don't know. Life is just crazy, y'all. Like, so crazy. Can't wait to hear about this wedding. Growing up, I was never one of those girls who, like, dreamed about weddings, but when someone gets married, all of a sudden I've been married 4 times and I have like every opinion under the sun. So I cannot wait to hear about like this wedding, like the dirty details. I actually used to work in weddings once upon a time. I used to be a wedding hair and makeup person. If you are watching this and I ever did your hair and makeup for your wedding, hi. I hope you're still married and loving it, and I hope he's still being cool. But I loved it because it was like diva hour. You know what I mean? Like some people hate that, like hate to see someone being fussy. Me, I'm like, this is your moment to be a bitch. Like I want you to be the biggest bitch today. Like go off. If you cry off your makeup, I will fix it because that's my job. Like diva moment. It's your wedding. Like I love it. I love to see it. And you know, some brides are really chill, and they like prided themselves on that. And I'm like, that's cool for you, but like you don't need to be chill, girl. It's all good. You're getting married. You're doing this like legal contract with a man. Like, baby, I would be freaking out. So I completely embraced the divas, and I feel like that made me love weddings. And also there is so much money in them, just to be honest with you. Like, oh my God. Wedding business. I bet you it's so bad now. I wonder if people are still getting married like they used to. You'll probably find that out easily. But she is. And I'm so excited to hear about it. And I wonder if it's gonna be like big, or whose family is gonna be there, or if it's gonna be like a small intimate thing. Me, I think I would do like I think after like working in weddings and like meeting so many people who went through it. Like also I've been a maid of honor. So my best friend when I was younger, she got married and she asked me to be her maid of honor, which was so sweet. And I remember doing that. And if I'm being totally honest, like the experience was beautiful. Like it was awesome. I loved the wedding. It was so much fun. But she was really stressed out. Like it was really, really hard for her. Like she was stressing that day, the days before. It was really stressful. And I just know myself and I have no chill, and I would make it hell for myself. So I feel like something really just simple, like that would make it impossible for me to complicate it too much, would be like key. I would want to do something like a destination that was so extravagant and far away that like the only way that anyone's pulling up to that is if they're like really close to me, or like family, or someone, like even if I have to like, you know, pay for one of my parents or something. Like I would rather just have the people there that like are meant to be there in reality, as opposed to like 300 people watching me. Like people, like I feel like people watch me do so many things. I don't need a bunch of people watching me get married. I just want the people there who really want to experience the wedding and everything. And so I would do like a destination somewhere, and I would invite a lot of people, but fully knowing that it was probably going to end up being a small group, because it will be so incredibly annoyingly far away. It'll be like, oh, and like on Christmas, you know what I mean? It'll be like the type of situation where it's like, okay, well, clearly only people who love the fuck out of me are going to be there. And that's on purpose. And if you don't go, then I'm going to block you. Okay. But yeah, it's like a perfect excuse to like not do all the bullshit like schmoozing of it, you know? Because that's what it seemed like. His family's here, and we want his family to meet your family, and they're gonna want everyone to get along. And combining families, which is such a weird thing. Like, some families should not be combined. Dead ass. Like, if I got married, it's because I want to create my own family, you know what I mean? But I do think that, like, if I married someone who had, like, a big family, I would have no problem going in there as one of the daughters, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it would be quickly, like, our favorite daughter, you know what I'm saying? Because parents always, like, it's so funny, because I live a lifestyle that some people would call, I don't know, naughty. I actually parents just fucking love me. Parents are always, because you know what it is? Because I think a lot of older people, when they meet someone like me, when they know someone like me, they're like, you know what? This young person is living their life the way they want to, and that's hot. And she's getting it, and she looks good, and that she seems happy. And unless they're like, obviously a hater, like, I don't know. It's like older people have like respect for the younger generation that's like living their life, as opposed to like sitting on their mom's couch or something, you know? Like, I am a hustler. I always like get my own money and everything, so I feel like I've never dated anyone where their family really hated me, because I don't know, like, I don't leech off of people in a weird way. I've always taken good care of myself, and I'm like really nice and polite. Oh, and I'm an etiquette freak. Like, dude, I'm a fucking etiquette freak. Like, for no reason, I just seem to care a lot about etiquette and have like stupidly unnecessary manners sometimes. But older people love that shit. I think that's honestly why. I feel like I learned when I was young, like, older people have access to things I don't, and I want, like, to make sure that they respect me and think I'm intelligent. So I'm gonna, like, you know, I'm gonna play their instruments. I'm gonna speak in their language. Respect your elders is what I'm trying to say. Anyway. Living life, like, in reality, I be out here and I meet people who are like older all the time. And especially in my line of work, I meet a lot of like older women, and girl, they're popping. Okay, like, no one's forgetting about them anytime soon. They are popping because they've been around. They've been here. They've been hustling. Like, they've been on this planet like longer than me. Going for it. Yeah, I don't know. I never have issues with parents. I feel like the only time I did, my ex-boyfriend's mom once, this was so fucked up, honestly. She was lame for this. She literally, this lady, I sprayed some perfume in her bathroom to get ready, and she left me a passive-aggressive note telling me that she didn't like the fragrance bothered her nose or something, and she didn't. A note, just tell me, just fucking say something to my face. Like, a note is so weird and passive-aggressive, and I would have never done that, because, girl, if I'm spraying too much perfume, be like, hey girl, spray that outside. I don't know, it would have gagged me a little, but at least I would have respected the note. I was just like, ugh, this is like you trying to be like nice, but really you just seem passive-aggressive. I feel like it is. Whew, today is gonna be magical. Okay, I'm about to put on some lashes and foundation and makeup and stuff, and I'm gonna check back in when I'm doing my hair. Okay, so my makeup is almost done. I have to do my lips still, but I'm gonna put maybe like a little gemstone or something cute, something like that. But I'm about to go downstairs and get some coffee because I'm barely awake doing this. Yeah, I'm excited because, okay, the coffee place I go to downstairs, literally, I don't know what it is. I always say it's the sexy discount, but they give me free coffee like every single time. Like, they just love me, and they're always like, hey Jane, and they give me free coffee. So I always know it's gonna be a good day when I get one, and today is definitely gonna be a good day, so I'll have to let you know. I'll be right back. Okay, who's that bitch? Say it! Say it! Sexy discount. Honestly, it's not because I'm sexy. It's because I'm polite and I say hello and ask how they're doing. But every day, like, I feel like a freaking princess. I feel kind of weird doing like things the way I'm gonna do them for this show, because I'm planning on basically the first season. I'm gonna do 10 episode seasons, but the first season is gonna be like all pretty high profile guests, because I just really want the first season to hit hard, and I want everyone to catch on, and I want people to see the show, you know? And then I really want to like carry and next season put on like some lesser known people who like have amazing personalities and art and just like live things they do. I feel like that's like the show. I love this show because the show idea, because I think I can do so much with it in the future. But yeah, right now I'm just trying to make sure the next 10 episodes go the fuck off. So all my guests are like legends in these streets, just like me. So yeah, but I'm all about legend in the making. Like, I feel like now more than ever, people want to see an underdog. Like, I myself sometimes even feel like an underdog, you know, like being in my line of work, like, you know, you don't get a lot of respect from the world, even sometimes your own community, and it can be really annoying. But I don't know, I feel like it's like underdog season in the world, and I think that's the perfect time for me to strike, and it's going down. Okay, so I did my face and eyes. I need to do my lips, so it's embarrassing. We used to have this friend who would like, I would get ready and he would tell me, like, as I was getting ready, don't forget to do your lips. And it would piss me off, like, I'm just gonna fucking forget, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna do my hair. I was thinking maybe, like, soft curls. Because if there's one thing about Elena Genevieve, she's gonna have amazing hair. Elena's hair, like, I have to do my hair cute, though, because Elena's hair situation is next level. Like, this girl's hair, I don't know what in the Norwegian Remy unprocessed Euro blend grade 5A pulled strand virgin bundle pack she's got going on there, but that shit looks good every single time. Oh my god, no. Bruise. I wanted to show my legs. I feel like I have to put some makeup on my knee bruise. See, this whole show is just me putting makeup on the bruises on my knees. And I just want you guys to look at it, and even if you see the makeup, just say, damn, she really got herself together for this one. You know what I mean? I think it looks pretty good. I feel like I need to put more makeup on my forehead. Because it's like, I'm going to do my hair, and I'm going to finish my makeup for the Gracie Jane Show. The Gracie Jane Show is going down. But ready for this conversation. Honestly, I'm trying to think of the last time I saw Elaine. I feel like so much has happened in her life. Something about her that I've noticed is her life changes. Like, you know what? This is really a lot of people these days. And just bad bitches. I feel like life changes so fast. Like, everything is on rotation on super speed. Like, I don't know what it is, but I feel like she was like a whole different person last year. And I don't mean that in a shady way. I mean that in like she was doing different shit. But lately she's been in her like reality show era, which such a fun time to get her on the show. I feel like, you know what I mean? Because it's just so crazy reality TV, and I'm sure like the behind the scenes of it all is insane. And I'm gonna get all the tea in case anyone watched the show. I did watch the show. I was actually super excited when it came out because, girl, I don't know how that didn't happen sooner. Like, a reality show about all dolls, like, entertaining as hell. I watched it, and honestly, in my opinion, I'll share it here before I talk to her, but I'll say the same thing to her, of course. I'm so glad the show happened. It was entertaining in many ways. It was a lot of fighting, and while I understand that is like what people want to watch, like, I get it. Like, I love baddies. I love Jocelyn's Cabaret. Like, I want to see the girls go crazy, of course. Like, it's fun to be entertained by that, but I don't know. Just seeing the girls just like bark at each other. Here's what I did not like. It was a lot of women who I could tell really wanted this to shine, put a really understanding what this really was, like how big of an opportunity this was, and taking that moment and really trying to take it seriously, which it sounds stupid because it's reality TV, but it is serious. It's dead fucking serious, because the last time we got on reality TV in reality, it was Jerry Springer. So I feel like to give Jerry Springer all over again, it sucks, because I could tell a lot of the girls were not on that page. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I think that it doesn't really matter. It's just a TV show, and I'm actually glad. Like, you know, all representation is good, period. So, like, not everything has to be this, like, serious thing. It can just be stupid reality junk TV. It just sucks because I know some of the women on that show are not stupid. And even, like, probably some of the ones who were fighting crazy and acting stupid, like, they probably aren't that stupid. It probably was, like, kind of like a desperate move for the attention of the cameras. Like, I will say, I've never been in that setting, so I guess I can't really speak to how I would act. But I just know myself, and I could see myself in my head being like, do I need to be really crazy right now to, like, get camera time? But what I saw happen took that, I feel like, a little bit too far. And it was like giving, girl, I would never want that type of camera time. Like, I don't care if you give me 60 minutes. If it looks like that, then what's the point of having the camera time? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think with reality TV, it is a delicate balance of being, like, extra and then also likable, because, girl, some of those girls were downright not likable, and I don't think it, and it really wasn't actually more than, there was like one girl who was really acting crazy. The rest of them seemed really cool. The rest of them seemed really, like, down. Girls I would definitely fuck with. I really, really appreciated all the representation. I thought that it was, all in all, great. I would love to watch another season of it. I think it was really cool. Okay, but Ray J, funny person. Okay, listening to him talk, girl, he just says whatever. It's so funny. Don't let him start, because when he starts talking, it's like, he's not gonna stop, and it's gonna go in circles, and it's not really gonna come back around. It's gonna go not really in circles, but more like squiggles that kind of go everywhere, and it's never really gonna come back home. I don't know. I actually kind of love it, and I think he seems really likable and sweet, and he's iconic for doing this. I mean, this is unmarked territory, and I'm always been a believer of, like, we don't give gold stars to men for, like, seeing our beauty and, like, represent and, like, helping us represent ourselves. But I will say, like, there's a lot of people who have big ideas for trans women, and they use those ideas to, I don't know, get in bed with girls or get connected to girls or whatever they want. And then when it comes down to it, nothing ever happens. So to see the actual show go into production, watch it on my television, not on my fucking laptop, like, I watched that shit on TV, I felt like, who cares if the dude talks in circles? Did what he said he was gonna do. And that, to me, that's the vibe. And I fuck with this new era of reality television that's like all independent. Like Zeus, Tronics is what the name of the network is, by the way, that the Girls Club is on. They call it the Girls Club, like GWORLZ, and I really do feel like that was like a weird name, but that's, I don't know whose idea that was, but no disrespect to you. I just don't love the name, but I do love the show, and I am obsessed with just the whole thing, and yes to that. So happy to be platforming it. I would totally have, my dream guest right now for the show is Sydney Starr. Girl, Sydney Starr is a legend. Like, she is so iconic. I'm sorry, but like, she really does. She's one of those girls who I have been hearing about forever, and people have mixed opinions about Sydney, you know, like, she's controversial. Like, she definitely has been more loud and proud about who she is than a lot of other people, and she's very unabashed, and she does her own thing, and I think Sydney is a bad bitch. And like, frankly, when I first saw her, the way I felt was inspired. I felt like, damn, I see, like, I want to like glow like her. Like, and I remember there was always like drama about her talking about how rappers wanted to fuck with her and stuff, and like celebrities would want to fuck with her, and it would be always like Sydney's fault. Like, everyone would always come for her. Like, and I've been in that situation now, and I thought, what would WWSSD? What would Sydney Starr do? And honestly, I did that because she's iconic, and you can't deny it. And it's like, people who expect trans girls to like act like their sex lives need to be kept secret. It's not fair. We don't have to keep anyone's secrets. We don't keep no secrets. I don't lie to anyone. I have a feeling Sydney doesn't either. You know, she don't need to. She's like rich and famous, so. Anyway, if you see this, Sydney, girl, hit me up. Come on my show, please. You are the baddest bitch to me, and I really, really would love to have a conversation with you. And I would love for the world to see that, because I do think it's like, you know, people who put themselves out there that inspire me the most, and so cool, so cool. Sorry, I know I feel like I'm being really sentimental, and low key it's annoying, but I don't care. Today is like a really big deal for me, and you know, I'm just, to be able to make this happen right now, I'm just grateful, because I've had a lot of ideas and dreams that like I thought would happen for me and wanted to happen, and even things I worked for and that fell through, you know. And this is one of those things that it's happening. You're like, yay. So yeah, shit is just popping right now. Life is good. Life is good. I really am hoping that after, so here's my plan is I want today's episode to serve as sort of like a pilot. And I wanna, because the location I'm using and everything I'm doing this legit. Like, this is gonna be like a real show in 4K. Like, it's gonna be high enough quality to where, like, there's 3 camera angles. Like, it's a fully produced show, so it's very expensive, as you can imagine. So basically what my goal is I want this episode that I'm doing, like the first one that I'm just paying for, and I'm gonna see if I can get like some sponsors. Girl, this is a business venture, and like, I want, if people see the potential in our demographic in business, that helps more people like me to succeed so that we can put more other people on. And, you know, I know that like some people might not agree with my hustler mentality and mindset, but I don't really need you to. Like, life is really hard enough, and I'm trying to succeed here for a reason, and everyone knows what that is. Like, it's for survival. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So yeah, my attitude towards this is very much like, I'm gonna be a tough, rough and tough, ball busting business lady about it, and I'm gonna get what what I deserve. That's on period. And I will see, I planted that seed and I will see the harvest. Okay. I don't know if you guys have Netflix, but I just watched The Deliverance and I loved it. So I have like a fascination, I guess. I'm like a very, I don't want to say obsession. I have a fascination with evangelism and fundamentalist Christian religion and people, because I've learned a bit and I'm just blown away about like how connected the world of evangelistic Christianity is to so many other things. And I've been doing a ton of research about it recently, and it's been like my total like interests, hobby vibes. And The Deliverance is like a religious based horror movie. So girl, it hit me in the right spot. And it has been on my mind. Like, I don't know. I didn't really grow up with any religious trauma. So for me, it's scary, not traumatizing, to see stuff go down that's religious themed. Does that make sense? I don't know. And that makes it kind of like exciting. After knowing what I know and learning what I learned, girl, grow up in that environment or deal with people who have grown up in that environment in a really like intense way, like it's so toxic and crazy. And I'm just like, damn, like, ooh, what people do in the name of God it blows my mind. Okay, I feel like this vlog is like all over the place. This is why I don't vlog, because I barely like can have a normal conversation with another person, let alone myself. But I'm gonna do it anyway because I don't give a fuck anymore. And I think that what I want to do is do like a get ready with me vlog every time I film an episode, so that I have like more content to give you guys, and like, you know, mother provides. And right now I am trying to give you guys something to work with here. So yeah, I think what I want to do is like a little get ready with me video every time I have an episode, and I'll talk a little bit about it and get hype, and then y'all can see the process of what's happening over here, getting glam. I would really love for this to turn into something I can do for a while, you know? Like, I would love a season 2, I would love a season 3. I don't see why not. I mean, everything's here. It's crazy. If you're watching this, don't skip steps. Take every step you need to take to go where you're trying to go. Trust your intuition, because I never thought I would feel like ready to even film this. Like, at all. Just being honest. I don't know. Confidence is real. Confidence issues and self-esteem is something that everybody on this planet struggles with. Somebody asked me recently, and this is so fresh in my mind, so I want to tell you about it. Somebody asked me recently, we were talking about money, and we were talking about like my job and just like what I do and everything, and they were like, it was a young woman, and she was like asking me about like how it feels to have some success. I've been able to now travel the world and see some shit. You know, I'm still not a homeowner. I still have a ways to go, but I've done well for myself. I've like created a life for myself. I've transitioned, all this stuff. She asked me how it feels. And she said this in specific relation to the money that I have acquired online. I had to think about it because it feels good. Of course, it feels great. But money, like, I, as a human being, truly believe that I am priceless. So using my body to make money is good because it provides for me, but it creates conflicting feelings within me because I'm never gonna say that I'm begrudgingly taking anyone's money, because I'm not. But it's a complex thing when numbers get attached to your like appearance and abilities and like personal intimate life, and it makes you think of it in a different way. And this is the best way I could describe it, is it's like when you're a kid and you have a birthday party and like there's like cake for you and you're at the bowling alley or wherever the hell kids do, and you're supposed to be having fun, but for some reason you're just like, this is just feels like another day to me. Like I'm gonna eat the cake for sure, but I don't know, I can't seem to get as thrilled about it as I feel like I should be. Like, it's that feeling of like, I feel like I should be the happiest person on earth, and I'm such a happy person. I really am. I'm not saying I'm unhappy. But if you think that like achieving any of your dreams is gonna like change your attitude, that is like just not gonna happen. And it's just such a weird thing to realize, because then it's like, okay, so I made my dreams come true and now I have to change my attitude to really appreciate them. And it's almost like it's like I want to kick myself, because like if I had changed my attitude earlier, my dreams would have been bigger or easier to reach, you know? Your attitude has almost nothing to do with what's going on in your life. That's like actually the kind of the crux of attitude. It's like the unshakable way you are. And I feel like that's really where the major change has been over the past couple of years. And it's what I think is going to end up opening more doors for me, because if I'm having fun, things are easier for me. If I'm forced, I'm just not gonna do it. Like, I've always been someone who just doesn't do what I don't want to do. Like, I can be oppositional in that way. I don't know if you guys know. Have you ever heard of oppositional defiance disorder? I don't know if it's real or not. I should look it up. But they said I've several friends and ex-girlfriends who said that they were diagnosed with oppositional defiance disorder at some point, because all my bitches have oppositional defiance disorder. But I just think it's a hilarious name for a disorder, and I want it. If I don't have it, I want it. Oppositional defiance disorder. Just can't help but to defy you. Well, it's time for me to lock in here and really get ready to go, but I really hope you enjoy the show, and I really hope you enjoyed my vlog, and I will vlog again soon. Peace out, y'all.